afternoon, dudes and dudettes. This is Light Liger here, as always, and today I'm gonna be reviewing this Tron dApp called Zethyr Finance or Zethyr Exchange. And for the full disclosure, this is not a paid endorsement, nor do I own their token as of right now. Maybe I will acquire it in the future. And also, it needs to be said, do your own research. When you're ever interacting with DeFi applications, no matter what chain it is, there's always some risk involved because smart contracts are not always perfect. After all, they are made by humans. But based on my previous experiences on this platform, everything seems to be working pretty fine. So what exactly is, well, Zethyr Finance? And basically, it's a big DeFi dApp on Tron. This is a third-party dApp, not run by the actual Tron Foundation, like JustSwap is basically just owned by them and BitTorrent. So it's kind of cool to see, applications and dApps built by outside of the Tron Foundation, because those projects tend to have a lot of centralized aspects to them, which I'm not a very big fan of. But the Zethyr exchange has a couple of different features, and there are things that are going to be also added into the future, such as lending. And far as I know, in case I'm wrong, there is no other platform that actually allows Tron lending as of right now, a lending platform. And this will launch later on. It's currently in the work, to my understanding. It says coming soon. And whatever is the ETA, maybe developer can let you know in the comments section if they're watching this video. However, their exchange feature is already available. The tokens that are listed here are 888, BTT, DVS, and Turk Pro, Topia, T-Share, and Win. No JST though, no USDT though, which are kind of ones that you want to see. You want to have stable coins on your exchange. There's not I don't know what is their listing process here, but I would hope that in future they're going to be allowing people to get access to the market and start trading here and getting their tokens listed. The problem with a lot of the Tron stuff is it's very centralized, and it's kind of hard to get your token listed on these decentralized Tron platforms. There's also a markets tab, which goes into... Actually, here is USDT market, so I am wrong. Apologies for that. That actually exists, so that is good. There's also dApp staking feature, which is pretty good. So here you can actually see the daily dividends and the percentages on these dApps. So in case you're looking into on investing, for example, BTT can be staked at DLive. And I don't know about these others. I'm not very familiar. 888 is probably a casino, if I remember right. And Turk is one of the super delegates right now with 0%. That's not very good. There's obviously a lot of other staking dApps out there, but they are not available. The site is also available on English and Russian. Maybe they should add Chinese there, and Korea, Spanish, and things like this. But I want to talk about the golden feature here. Even if you're not, well, actually, we probably should talk about the dividends also. So ZTR is their token, and basically, this week that they have basically 12 dividends TRX. Not much. I mean, that's pretty much nothing. But in case this platform becomes bigger in the future, these might become more valuable. And they are, I guess there's, it doesn't, yeah, so I guess the amount of TRX traded will give you ZTR. So I guess that's for something. I think it's probably dirt cheap right now. When they come out with other things, maybe the token will go up. But obviously, as I said, I'm not a holder. But the coolest feature actually is the swapping mechanism. So what you can actually do with the platform, and I've used this already, and I'm going to show you how it's done. So you can actually convert your USDT on Tron into Ethereum with 3 USDT fee. And the cool thing about this is, if you have, let's say you have, okay, in the current very climate of this day, the gas fees are pretty high on Ethereum. So if you want to buy USDT from a DeFi, let's say Uniswap, you're going to be paying probably $2 on that exchange, that fee, to buy it with Ethereum or with wrapped Ethereum. And then you have to obviously sell it afterwards. So there's that too. So the fees can be pretty high, up to $5 to do that transaction. However, with this way, through this gateway, this bridge from Tron to Ethereum, you can save more money when the congestion is very high, because when the congestion hits, you might pay $5 for transactions, and that's when it gets really expensive to basically buy USDT with Ethereum, for example. So this can be very, very useful tool during that time. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into Just Swap. I have my Tron link here open, and I have 1,700 on my available balance, and I'm going to be buying that USDT because this is the cheaper way to do it, and I will be buying 1,500 worth of it. This is $36, and there will be a liquidity fee of a bit of TRX, so that's like, what, 10 cents you're going to be paying for that. And we're going to be swapping, and we're going to be accepting, and this is probably going to be taking a couple of seconds until it will update on our balance. Well, actually, it's already here. So what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be sending that amount. Where was the USDT? So let's refresh this so it will show us the right number. It will take a bit of a time. How much did it say we just swapped? 36.54. Let's put that amount here. That's the amount we're going to be sending, and here you will be putting the Ethereum address. And I will be using Nexo because Nexo will give you USDT rewards. Right now they only support ERC20. Guys, if Nexo, if you're watching this, you could start supporting the Tron one as well. And this one gives you 10% API. Well, actually 8%, depending on you do have Nexo or not. So that's me having, if I have $100 here on the balance, that means $8 a year. That's pretty good dividend. No bank will give you that type of an interest. So what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be moving this address here from Nexo. I'm going to be clicking swap now. Here it says how much we're sending and how much the fee is. We're going to be confirming it through the smart contract, accept and accept. And now the transaction will take place, and now we'll be waiting for the actual text ID, and that's probably going to be taking you, obviously Ethereum is not the fastest thing in the market right now, so it's going to be taking a bit of a time until, but now we are able to actually see the Etherscan here, and we can see that there's a pending transfer of $33 being sent to into this address, and they actually got fucked in this fee thing because they ended up paying $3.71 on the fee while they charged $3, and they might adjust that number in the future, obviously, but that's how, okay, there it goes. Actually, they paid much less than that. So let's see if it updated on Nexo, where we can see the transactions. Let's see, assets. Probably is very likely that there is going to be, well, it's probably going to be taking a while, but you saw the transaction ID. You know, when it comes to centralized exchanges, they might require like 10 block confirmations until it shows up there. But that's something that I've used Zethyr as of right now to swap and save on costs to, and I've sent actually the USDT also straight to Neutrino on Waves Exchange because I will get much more higher staking rewards on that platform as well. So yeah, that's a really good way to make more money. So you can save money, and you want to do that much as you can, long as the fee will be staying at around this price. You will be making good profits and saving less on moving money from an exchange. And you have to understand that when you send Tether from Binance or somewhere, like, they're going to be charging you $3 for that withdrawal. So this is going to be ultimately cheaper, depending on your situation, though. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more dApp reviews on the channel and other content that I'm working on. A couple of videos are coming out in the works, but this recent drama has kind of like put my focus on elsewhere, but that's kind of like wrapping up, you know what's going to happen there, obviously. But if you want to send the tips, all that, this is my Tron address, and subscribe, obviously, like. I'll see you guys next time.